And any lane really sticking out at you at the moment?
The highest kill potential lane is probably top. Like bottom is just too survivable. Mid lane, no one dies unless there's a mistake from either player. So we should really be the top. Keep an eye on the action. Like I said, though, Bridal's taking a lot of damage. As all close range heroes are. Raze, perhaps. Gotta be a little conservative.
Can't find it.
Undying is a hero that should be able to zone out these two heroes, at least for the early game, until they get some heals up. And that's why it's such a strong hero, and that's why the Legion Commander is a little bit surprising, perhaps. As the levels go higher, they should be fine.
Already 7-0 for the Tiny. We're looking at Tomato to see whether or not this Tiny is going to be what we think it should be. Like I was talking about, the early Echo Saber, the Shadow Blade, having the Shard come into play pretty early on is at least what we were seeing when we were watching it in China. And these builds could be completely different. We'll see how each team really prioritizes what we were seeing, at least over in OGA Dota Pit, to this. It's going to be some cool comparisons, because obviously that event was strictly Chinese teams. This event's a little bit more, you know, regional.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate the Chinese team couldn't make it.
And they want to go for Moomiander and get that first blood. Kuroki will grab the first blood, and then denying the Tombstone, not giving up the gold to Saberlight.
Yeah, it's really the strength of the Undying Ember lane. You have Searing Chains plus Tombstone. Very hard to reach a Tombstone. 1 or 2 zombies stack up on a Shadow Shaman post. Not a fun lane for Shadow Shaman. I actually expected that they would change the lanes. Ooh, a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, Avalanche comes out, and it might be enough to save him. Just skirting on the edge. He'll pop that salve and try to heal up where he can. He's got the Centaur Conqueror at the moment, just giving the aura.
Yeah. Tiny's actually sitting at 9 HP reach per second. No regen items at all. Thank you, Chen.
Yeah, Tiny with just the stick. We were seeing that too in China, and I hate to keep making the comparison to the region, but that is the only thing we really, at least from a competitive standpoint, really have to go off of. But we saw the safe lane.
They probably have a higher percentage to spawn, to be honest, like coded, to be able to see it a bit more. Like how new heroes can't be banned in matchmaking. It would be pretty funny if that actually was a thing. You can see Morphling already taking a big disadvantage in the mid lane. They got a big disadvantage. Oh! Miracle!
He's got no way to get out. He already used the cookie, but now that with the Searing Chains as well as the Scatterblast, it slowed him up enough, and now he might be too far. But with the help of Tomato, this should finally be a kill onto the Snapfire.
Yeah, well done. The dual victory was very important.
Ravage, Requiem, all coming through. They've got the Fear on the Moomiander who drops down the Serpent Wars. Dubu getting low. Kuroki chasing. One more right click. And they get the raise. They'll get the kill onto the Blade Mail. He's already got the Phase Boots. Maybe the Blink Dagger comes out afterwards. Miracle going to try and take the Tier 1 tower, and they've got the Glyph, and now they've got the Hex, but the Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. Miracle's going to go over with some right click. Serpent Ward's placed down. Still an easy kill onto Moomiander. Overwhelming odds isn't going to do enough. They don't have anything more than just the Shadow Shaman dying in that exchange.
Mindful's taking up the tower. It could be big Ravage. He doesn't die here. They're going to kill him.
They've got the duel. They need to find a way to get the Ravage off, but they've got the Requiem, and the Hand of God comes in. And now with the Ravage, they have the damage to get the kill into Dubu as well. Saberlight dominating for Miracle with the Remnant forward from ILTW looking after Bryle. It's 5
He's sitting very low in the armor.
Galaxy to just go in on this Morph to get the kill on Bryle. And then Moomiander just TP'd in. So he's going to be gushed. He's dead again.
Double death. And this is the exact thing that you can't have happen. And we spoke
fight and actually secured them a couple of kills. He's not doing amazing on the net worth. He's obviously behind the and the Shadowfiend, but
they didn't get the chain lockdown. Oh no. Check
now they're gonna end up losing Saberlight potentially. He's gonna try and TP out. Do they have anything?
It's a long TP.
The damage, yeah, the TP was forever.
It was 6 seconds. Where did the TP to? And it's now free roach. They have so much minus armor. It's no problem at all. Like, I looked at his TP. There was like... He TP'd for like a good 4.5 seconds. He would have actually been out, no problem.
Put in the emotional damage.
Now SF also with the aura on the towers. So they're going to be pushing a whole lot faster. Saberlight should be easy to get. They're actually aggressing on Kuroki.
Yeah, the kisses are going to come through. He's going to try and get this kill out onto the Undying, but he just doesn't have the damage. He's quickly dispatched. The duel did not really feel like it was going to do much.
Now in trouble too. You cannot Kraken out of the duel, so if they get the duel off, dead.
Shackle, duel, and a decay on the 3, but it's not going to really do much. And they'll drop down the Serpent Wards. They'll also be able to get the Tombstone, so an extra 200 gold there for the illusion. But they find Tomato. So continuing for Kuroki.
Slight chain combo, which is not the easiest thing to set up. Another Shadow Blade. You might be catching up Mumiender here. I'm gonna blink out now if you wanna live.
Oh. Remnant, and there's the change. And they got the chains, they have the damage, they get the kill. Meanwhile, Saberlight bottom getting chased.
We've seen one SF death can be so detrimental to the team.
Yeah, but he goes into the Silver Edge. They drop down the Sentry. He's trying to make something happen. They'll look for the duel. They've got it, but Mumiender taking a lot of damage. Do they have enough to get the kill here on a Miracle? So far, surviving, goes into the BKB, and they get the kill on Mumiender as well. Saberlight, they'll look over at Dubu. They finally finish off Miracle with Bryle getting the kill there. And Dubu will fall. 3 heroes down on the side of TSM. Fire double cookie lands, but the toss. Oh, the double cookie, but the toss away means that Bryle survives. Tomato goes out. Do they have the dust? They have the Sentry. And now they're trying to continue up. They finally use the dust. They were using sentries to try and catch Tomato. He hasn't gotten any dual damage up.
Oh, the Amer.
Ooh, the avalanche. The Lincolns.
Didn't check the inventory.
Nope. And that was the duel that goes on cooldown now. Searing Chains comes down to the Mumiender, and they've got the damage with the help of Kuroki to get the kill. Not just yet.
ILCW, you're gonna finish it out.
ILCW goes into the side of fist once again with the remnants going away. He'll survive. Requiem used. Searing Chains coming out with the Spirit Vessel on a Bryle. They get the kill into the Morphling, and now they're going to look over for Tomato.
Dust. Where's the dust?
The dust is not there, but the kisses are. Dubu caught with a sleight of fist, Searing Chains, and where does this fight happen? Right next to the pit. They know that Roche is up, and they can go for this if they want once the tide is up. Are they going to look to sit on the racks too? They have the Aegis into the hands of Miracle. They're trying to split a little bit.
At least they can find anything.
And he's almost got the tier 3 tower up in the top lane. How long are they going to be willing to stay on this one? They got the Hex out, but there's the Ravage coming through. Tiny's still in the top lane, so he's not going to be here for this fight.
Damage
Got the break to get the kill on Mumiender. They're looking over at Bryle to finish him off, but Saberlight now running back with the kisses coming forward. Tiny, he's sticking to the lane. He got the top melee racks. And, oh, GH.
And gets step by 2, he's dead.
GH, he's just... Oh, fine with the shard. Almost got him. They're going to look for the duel too with the BKB being popped by Saberlight as well as Miracle. And now,
careful, Miracle.
The tier 3 mid. Gush, Requiem, Bryle in some trouble, but here comes Tomato with the clean damage. It's not going to be enough just yet. Mumiender, he's already dead. 70 seconds, and now they've got the Searing Chains down on 2 of these heroes. They'll use the Gush to get the kill into Dubu. Tomato can only just hide in between the tier 4 towers, and well, they're going to lose the mid center racks.
It might be a little bit too rich for dying at this point. The damage up was just not there. The Shiva's on the tide, there's a panic on the SF. Lincoln's still sitting on the... Amer's still sitting on the Lincolns. Too many defensive tools. And no buyback on Moonman, you only real disabler.
Blanche, toss, kill, mind control. They blew him up. And they want more, knowing that the Aegis is no longer available. They've got the damage on the Saberlight. The winner there for Miracle. He catches Lincoln's top, and the right-click damage to the raises on a Bryle. They'll finish him off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They don't have buyback.
Yeah, all through no buyback. This game is done and dusted. No chance. The SFR has too much damage output. Dust? No. Where did dust?
At this point, I don't know if it's going to be needed. It looks like Nigma Galaxy are going to take this first game. They'll call GG on TSM, and they will take this game, this BO1.